I loved reading your responses to the playfulness chapter, and as you can tell, I really had an uphill battle in writing this chapter. That um, most people's ideas about play is that it is a waste of time, even though we enjoy it. But it's really hard for us to be able to articulate exactly why might God want us to play, or why might God even allow us to play? And I'm so excited to hear about ways, that you have incorporated play into your life. That you are seeing it as a means of grace, a means of life for you and for your family and others that you love. Um, but play is is such a wonderful gift that we can share with others. And I'm thinking back to the stress chapter here as well. Maybe remember, Dallas Willard, said that sin, that we can prevent sin from taking root and growing in our lives largely if we lead a life full of joy. And that is a statement that I just have never quite got away from. Um, and I think it's so crucial to understanding how we get depressed, we get discouraged, we begin to doubt God, or maybe we get frustrated with others. Because I find when I don't have life giving moments, regular life giving moments, then all these other thoughts and feelings begin to come to my life. And I think especially as ministers, whether full-time ministers or lay ministers, excuse me, can lead the way in this. A good friend of mine, I remember him sharing that his dad, who was pastor, and actually I was an associate pastor with him right out of college. He said, my dad always came to my games. They always did fun things together. Even in the afternoon after school, and he said it wasn't until my late years that my dad uh, actually had a job. That he was a but he just thought, oh, being a pastor, it's a lot of fun. You can do all these fun things. And true, sometimes our schedules are very overwhelming, but also we can schedule our lives in such a way that be with our kids or grandkids during times perhaps other people who work 8 to 5 jobs simply can't get away to that. Um, and so just kind of knowing some of those things helps us. Maybe we're feeling a little frustrated with church dominating so much of our time. Is that what other job can we work free in the afternoon to go for a walk, maybe go to the library locally, or go to a kids' after school activity. So anyway, I pray, that you will continue to find ways to play together, and that you can invite others into the fullness. All right, but we can last.